The Atari 5200 Super System. Its only competition is you.
Alright, I'm back with another little how-to, couple of tips and tricks how to get a Atari 5200 working correctly. So I got this one probably a good year and a half ago. It's been quite a while. It's been sitting for some time, and I finally decided to give it some love. And what happened is I bought this one from a garage sale for about, I think it was $15. It's in one of my older videos. And what happened was it came with no switch box or anything like that. And these Atari 5200s are kind of unique, where they take the power through the coaxial cable, this really, really long coaxial cable, and it comes into this box right here, and it's kind of like a little switch box. And this isn't anything really crazy unique. All it is a couple of plugs that you can get from like Radio Shack and the enclosure. All it is this goes in here to this RCA jack, and there's like a capacitor or something so that it can't flow into, it can flow into the system, but it can't flow into the TV. And then there's a schematic that I'll link in the website too, but these are really simple to make. And so I ended up getting the 5200 working, and it popped on, everything was good and whatnot, and it was displaying the games. And I mean, obviously the TV, unless you have a really old TV, it's kind of finicky with the quality of it. It doesn't get the greatest of signals. And I know there's like booster kits and like S-Video and composite, but I want to keep this as original as possible. Anyway, so I get the thing working. There's a controller there, and I'm trying to get it to start up. And some of the games will start, and some of them won't. I'm thinking to myself, this is weird, you know, because usually start a game, you press start, blah blah blah. Some of them you don't. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe the start button's broken on the controller. So I went out and I bought a whole new like gold membrane for both of my controllers. It was like $40. It's expensive stuff, because the 5200 is not like the cheapest when it comes to the controller or not and whatnot. So I did all that, got that all put back together, and went to do it again, and no go. So I took the actual rubber pads of these and I glued little circles of aluminum foil on the other side of it, just so that you get a better connection. Still no go. So I'm pissed. I left the project till about now. Came back a little more knowledgeable. So next thing I went after, and I would suggest anybody who's doing this, is these little diode packs and these resistor packs at each controller port. Say like if 4 is not working, here's your controller pack or your diode resistor pack for that, diode resistor pack for 3, 2, 1, etc., etc. So I checked these with a multimeter. You can check the continuity, make sure it's flowing in and out, in and out, in and out, etc., etc. I think these are actually capacitors right here, so either way, got continuity for those. All that was fine. I mean, you can visibly check them too if they're popped or whatnot. If it's like fried, it's probably a good indication that you should replace it. Then I checked these resistor packs right here, and I forget the exact value. I think they're 470k ohm. But you can check that with a multimeter. You can go online. There's color band codes online. It's just a quick Google. Those ones right there. And checked all those checked out fine. Then I followed the trace to this IC over here. And I don't know if the camera's going to be able to read that. Yeah, it kind of is. CD4052BE. Now that's the replacement. The original one is right there, the CD4052BEXV, and it's from RCA. The original ones I put on the, oh yeah, on board right there. Anyways, so I went up and I had these two together, and they were right here on these two, and I just flip-flopped them around, and hey, what do you know, I can push start. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I was thinking it was this chip at first for the start, but I believe these both have to be working for it to reach whatever. Both these multiplexers I had to end up replacing. I shouldn't try to explain something I don't exactly know. But anyways, so I bought a pack of them off eBay. I think it was like, this came from China. It was like $2 and like $1 for shipping. It was $3 for 10 of these. So I ended up just replacing these two ICs here, these CD4052BEXV, and this one here. I'm pretty almost positive it was just this chip here, but just to play on the safe side, I would say if you're gonna do this, you might as well just replace them all, especially if you get them from Mouser for like 50 cents. Anyways, so they're a 4-channel analog multiplexer is the name of them, and you just replace these two, and got kicks in right here. We'll go ahead and fire this beast up. See on the screen that it's working. And go ahead, press restart and start, and there you go. It's working perfectly. So just a little tip on how to get it working. There weren't a whole lot of guides online. There's a lot of, like, you know, how to get composite S video and whatnot, and it's always a frustrating thing when your controllers can't work or not work correctly, because like I said, everything was working but the start, so it's kind of frustrating. So, but either way, I hope that helps out a couple of you guys out there. Hope this wasn't too boring of a guide. Maybe someone might put it to good use, but yeah, as always, thanks for watching.